Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode, we're talking about J.J. Watt's analytics profile. In this video, we're going to look at J.J. Watt based on what he looked like from a pre-draft standpoint based on data. So we're going to be looking at production data, athleticism data, and those other sort of things to kind of give you some perspective as to why data matters, why analytics matters, because you're essentially comparing how great players performed in these analytics or data points to how another player performs to kind of see if there's any matching there. And I don't think there's any denying that J.J. Watt is or at least should be considered somewhat of a generational prospect, at least from a data perspective. And we're going to get into those reasons why in this video. So if you're new to the channel and new to the work that I do, all terms and definitions will be in the description. With all that stuff out of the way, let's get to J.J. Watt's profile. So first off, you have production data. People don't care about production at the defensive tackle position for some reason, but J.J. Watt was fantastic in terms of his overall production data, 98.64 in terms of solo tackle data, 98.54 in terms of sack data, and 99.90 in terms of tackle for loss. He hits all the all-pro thresholds you're looking for, Pro Bowl thresholds, and starter thresholds at the position. And not only that, when you look at the averages, well above the averages here when it comes to J.J. Watt in terms of his overall production. And if this wasn't the biggest indicator that J.J. Watt was going to go on to become one of the best interior defensive linemen in the NFL over the last, at least over the 2010s, if you will, you have to look at his athleticism traits. He had a 94.43 explosive lower body strength score, 87.86 speed score, and a 99.45 flexibility score. Pretty much one of the best athletes at the position that we've seen in terms of interior defensive linemen. And of course, when you look at his production, 5 seasons straight with 90 plus percentile impact seasons in terms of solo tackle data, sack data, pass deflection data over the course of the seasons. 2016 injury, 2017 injury issues. But J.J. Watt, before all those injuries, was by far, was just frankly dominant. I mean, if you were to make a comparison to like a wide receiver, this is like Calvin Johnson in his prime almost in terms of his overall production in the timeline that he played. So my question is, because J.J. Watt gets brought up a lot, is J.J. Watt is so amazing, then why did teams not take him? Number 1 overall? Why did teams not take him top 5 overall? Why did teams do all this stuff? And quite frankly, I don't know how to answer that. All I can really tell you is look at the data. Look at the information in front of you. If I presented this information to you back when J.J. Watt's draft class happened, and I told you that here is a defensive end, an interior defensive lineman who has 90 plus percentile solo tackle, sack, TFL data with elite athleticism traits, would you let that guy fall out of the top 5? Would you let that guy fall out of the top 10? Probably not. But when you don't have analytics and you don't have data and you're just going by your opinion and recency bias and looking at this and looking at that, and I just don't know how good he is, and he played this, he didn't look too good against this other team, he looked a little iffy. No, take all this stuff out of the equation. Look at the facts. Because the reason why J.J. Watt went on to have 5 seasons of 99 plus percentile impact was because of what he did in college. A lot of why NFL player becomes great in the NFL is because they were great players in college. At least in terms of J.J. Watt's case, he was that and was able to translate those athletic gifts and production to the NFL level. And not only that, if you're going to say that a guy is the next J.J. Watt, he better test like J.J. Watt. Because most likely, seeing the data that I'm showing you right now, that is going to be a very, very hard feat to overcome. And of course, my name is James Coburn. You can find my other work at draftcoburn.wordpress.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Gymmetrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Share this video as well with anybody that you know. Hit that notification button so you're always reminded when another video of mine drops. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace!